As the crew on the Titanic once said, iceberg ahead. That's kind of what we have here in the Delaware Bay. This is at Sunset Beach here in Cape May Point. And because it's been so cold for the past, really, it feels like past 2 weeks, we're finally seeing some of the bay freeze. Like, look at it. This is pretty thick. And so I figured this would be fun, a quick little video to share it with you. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn in notifications, you give this video a thumbs up. Special thank you out to my patrons at patreon.com. Because of them that we can make fun videos like this. If you want to support the channel and have your name at the end of the video, all you have to do is click the links in the description below. This is just weird. Let's go ahead and get started. Hey, did you know that you could sponsor our videos? In the first 15 to 20 seconds after our bouncer, your business could be here. If you want more information, shoot us an email at joey@wildwoodvideoarchive.com. And hey, you're not only advertising your business, but you're also helping local journalism. First, it's time for a disclaimer. If this starts freezing, do not go out and walk on it. Do not do that. It's not safe. We saw the crews in Wildwood, I believe, just recently go ahead and actually use the frozen back bays in the Wildwoods to do some, I would say, trainings on how to rescue people who fell through the ice. It's a big issue. I know a few years ago we had some folks walk out there, and while it looked really cool, it was not safe because you could have really fallen and bad things could have happened. Anyway, PSA done. Let's enjoy this. This is how things are looking down here. It is so strange. And today the current is kind of strong. You can actually see the ice move on top. I don't know if you can see the water flow. Let me move a little bit closer for you. Just because it is so bizarre. And so all that ice is getting pushed up onto the beach, depending on the tide flow. But the top of this is all slushy. This right here is all slush. And you can see pieces kind of like chipping off and then being pushed up depending on the tide up to the beach. A better example of that is over here. It's so weird to be in boots, by the way, in my snow boots walking on the beach on snow. We can see how the water is just kind of pushing up all of the ice. And an even better example of that is right here, where you can see what looks to be like a mound of ice. And it's thick too. Look at this. For comparison, it is pretty thick. Some pieces thicker than others. You can see the angle that it's on as it gets pushed up. Very unique. Haven't seen this in a few years. I'll go this way with it for you. And as we go over here, you can see how, because this is hard, it's pushing up all of the sand and rocks. And that's what you're seeing over here. And let me show you the slush as it comes in. You see a slush wave. Woo! It sounds a little bit different, doesn't it? I know this is quite obvious, but I'm going to say it anyway. It is definitely not a beach day. But I figured this would be kind of cool to share with you via Seagull of what it looks like. Because right now we have the ice pack. It literally is an ice pack moving from essentially the villas all the way down the Delaware out to the mouth. And I wanted to share it with you. And usually I would say, let's put the Seagull in the sky, but our Seagull is actually out of commission. I've been flying that drone now for 2 years, and I don't think people realize how many hours I put on that drone. I forget the numbers right now, but I think it's over 300 and something miles, 40 plus hours, and from time to time, you have to do maintenance on it. Usually we buy a new drone every 2 years, and we're actually past that time frame. And so I needed to send it in for maintenance work. So I sent it back to DJI. Needs a lot of work. Almost to the point to where it's almost more useful to buy new drones. So I think our goal for this year is to get a new Seagull. But I've been flying for, gosh, FAA, almost slipped on the ice there. I've been flying for over 15 years between drones and other, whether it be helicopters and things. And so we have older ones. And so we have what used to be called the Spark. I call it the Sandpiper for obvious reasons. We got the Seagull. The Sandpiper is a lot smaller. This came back out, I think it was like 2017. So I've been flying with this one for a bit. So I figured, let's put it in the sky. It's going to look very different since the Mavericks have a 3-axis gimbal, and this one just has a 2. So it may not be as even, but I figured let's get the drone in the sky and share with you what things look like from a Sandpiper's point of view. guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you want to support this channel and have your name at the end of the video, all you have to do is click the links in the description below. It is cold. I'm going to go. As always, I'll see you on the beach, which we're on right now. It's just, I'm not swimming in that, right? Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.